Has anyone ever told you you're not good enough because you don't have a particular talent? Have you ever thought that you have the power to change that narrative? On the show today, I'll be discussing with someone who is also a talent scout person and will be telling us more about entertainment. This is Get to Know Me with Jamal. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Get to Know Me with Jamal. Today, I have a very special guest in the house, the Jagaban of entertainment here in the North Central, talking about Makurdi, the Benue State capital. He's the president of the Benue Entertainment Guild Alliance, the very good man, Goodman Fogo. Thank you for joining me on the show today.
Thank you, Mr. Jamal.
You are one individual that I'm always looking out for.
Well, thank you.
Why do I like what you're wearing? This is beautiful.
It's a product. It's a very good product. You should know that. It's a product.
So you're the president of the Benue Guild of Entertainment Alliance. How has entertainment been so far in the States?
So far, the journey hasn't been good enough, but I think with time we're getting there. It's been rough. It's been difficult, but with the trend of things now, I think we're picking up.
How long have you been the president of this alliance?
For the alliance, it's apparently about 8-9 years ago.
Can you run us through your achievements?
Yeah, the alliance actually came to being that all the associations decided that they want to have a uniformity where issues about coordination, issues about directing, issues about consultation should be easier for them.
Yes.
The guilds, like Association of Nigerian Actors, associations of team actors, the Edoma Nollywood, the Association of Beauty Pageant and Fashion Exhibition, movie producers, script writers association, and a lot of them. So we now decided that in as much as Benue is concerned, we always try to partner to get things to do amongst ourselves. And it was ripe and time enough that as at this moment, let's come together so that we'll come like a union of managing issues about entertainment in Benue. And as such, when we sat together about 8-9 years ago, then I decided that with my person and what I've done so far, I said, I should take leadership. And unfortunately, or rather good enough up to this moment, I don't see why it's difficult to have another person, so I'm still there.
In Benue State now, there's this thing going on between entertainers in the state here. You have rumors or you have people say the premium entertainers are more favored than the local entertainers. Can you put more light on that? If you know what I'm talking about, because I don't want to mention names on television.
The truth of the matter is premium entertainers are modern. And the other entertainers which are meant to be local. Of course, nobody stops them from coming up on board to getting to knowing that times changes. The only way you can live with time is when you catch up with time. And trend means when you catch up with time, you're already there and everything should be in that platform. So they shouldn't be complaining. What they should do is to try to improve from where they've been and to get themselves on board and come along with time.
Have you told them this before? Have you held meetings with them?
Of course. Coincidentally, that's the message we're carrying out right now. A lot of things that we're doing right now is about centralization. Coincidentally, I was talking on the 21st of this month. It's going to be World Music Day. And already we're working out for more like a training conference so that both artists, particularly all the entertainment bodies should come together and there will be a symposium. And they've started registrations already. Okay.
Tell me a little bit about your childhood. Was entertainment part of your dream as a child?
It was really bad. That's where I was from myself. It's like a coincidence that for some of us, I didn't study entertainment from school. I've not read theater art. I've not read mass communication. Coincidentally, what I read in school was business administration. So growing up as a child, I grew up in a family where we have information managers. We have so many people, media consultants, and that's what my family is largely made of. So I grew up realizing that most of my elder brothers, There are either information officers, there are either media officers, one thing or the other. And along the line, they started climbing at a very tender age. And growing up along that, I felt it was something I loved to do. And I don't agree into it, and it became a way of life, and today is business.
Oh, wow. Okay, you belong to, or you are part of an organization called Clear Vision Entertainment. One of the entertainment outfit that brought Miss Benue to limelight. Yes. And that title is one of the most prestigious around here. It's one of the titles that even if you're outside Benue, it can be well recognized.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, it went blank.
Thank you for bringing that topic up today. It will shock you to know that beauty does not have to do with where you come from. Beauty, particularly for Miss Benue Beauty Pageant, we had a structure, and what we needed or what we wanted to do to achieve at that moment, first and foremost, was to bring up the girl child, the Benue girl child on board, because our experience in the past made us know that we have very beautiful Benue girls. And unfortunately, most of the times they were running helter-skelter in other states, trying to compete, to be on board, to find their feet, to do one thing or another. So we said, no, if we are born here, we've grown up, we've done a lot of things with the outsiders, particularly on the entertainment level, why don't we bring this thing home and begin to see that we can develop the girl child of Benue?
Yes.
And when we came back, we set up a structure, and the structure were to develop them from A to Z. There are certain things we're usually teaching those girls in camp that they couldn't have learned from home or neither in their institutions. But they learned them in camp because they were the new things they have found. And because you know that when you're coming for a challenge, you see you have to open up your brain enough, because you must get the challenges ready so that you can take up the challenge of the day. And like I was saying, so now when we realize that beauty at the level we wanted it, first of all has to be brain, has to be with the heart. That is the concern of humanitarian concerns. And it's the reason why we had challenges in camp. We had humanitarian services, we had all kinds of things put together.
So you're trying to say that you were not getting the quality of girls you wanted
we were actually getting the quality of girls, because the quality meant by training. Because the essence of camp was training them while in camp.
How long was the camping?
Camping necessarily, most of the time we're taking like about 2-3 weeks, depending on the period of what we wanted to achieve.
And at that short period, you can get the good results.
Certainly anybody that wants to get goal within a short time gets everything working.
But I want to still ask, what actually happens?
What happened, like I said earlier, is that beauty is not segmented. If you're fine, you're fine. If you're not fine, you can't be fine. And it came to a time where at a level we got this show, and they started making us feel that we should begin to zone it. We don't zone beauty. We can't say because you're coming from this particular zone, you're not good enough, or you're not fine enough, so you should be. It's not a political thing. At that time, we realized that no, these people are trying to delve into the activities of the pageantry, and we said no, let's take a halt.
So you said
the reason why we took a break.
If I got it correctly, you said if you're fine, you're fine. So does it mean that you need to look a certain way before you be able to be?
Yeah, because as at the time when government was trying to also support us in some areas, they now wanted to dictate areas of where beauty should be going to. We said no. Our kind of beauty, in fact, we had the right that in every local government or in one local government, if you are ready and you pick up your forms, you can always come for the contest. We never cared. It never mattered to us. In fact, if you remember very well, when we started early, as of 2005, we opened up, it was an open beauty pageant. In fact, Igbo girls from...
Yes, I remember. You had girls from...
You remember very well. In fact, I don't want to call them too.
Girls.
They contested, in fact, some level, they almost even clinched the title. So when the government now realized that, oh, this we are doing was to develop the Benue girl child, they now told us that, oh, we should close it. Since we said it was for Benue girl child, we should now concentrate and develop only the Benue children. And that was now how we shut it down to only Benue contestants.
Fantastic. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Wine and Spirit, your ultimate destination for the finest beverages. Whether you're a retail customer or looking for wholesale deals, we've got it all. Explore our extensive collection of premium wines, brandies, whiskeys, and non-alcoholic beverages. At Wine and Spirit, our products are available at wholesale prices, even when purchased as individual retail items. But that's not all. At Wine and Spirit, we pride ourselves on building strong customer relationships. Our team is here to assist you every step of the way, ensuring your experience with us is nothing short of exceptional. Visit us today at number 14 Acticuabu Barker Road, Old GRA, along Government House McCourty, and discover the perfect balance of quality, affordability, and exceptional service at Wine and Spirit.
Welcome back. If you're just joining me, I've been having an amazing conversation with Goodman Fogo, who is the president of the Benue Entertainment Guild Alliance here in Benue State. Mr. Fogo, so we're just talking about how your involvement with Clear Vision Entertainment and the pageant too. But my next question is, when are we expecting Miss Benue back on board?
We actually held, as if you are, I don't know, you are talking like somebody that is, you're talking like somebody that has actually been very close to us of late. Because, you know, Stevie was away for some time.
Yes.
And he go back to town. So myself, Stevie, Friday, and
Stevie is
the president. And I'm
okay.
the director, admin and finance. And it's Friday project and CP security and logistics.
Fantastic.
So it's the four of us made of our Clear Vision Entertainment. And we held a meeting barely about 2 weeks ago. And we're coming back. I'll come in pretty soon.
Okay, because for what we always hear is because maybe so a lot of people have been harassing you guys. There's so much interest in the pageant and the pressure was so much, so you decided to...
No, it wasn't really harassment. It was just exactly what I told you. We didn't want any government interference.
Okay, so as a president of the Entertainment Guild in Benue State, should I say if entertainment is not growing properly in Benue State, would you be held responsible for that? As
of now, certainly yes, because we should be doing better. And we can only do better when we're very independent. When you're independent, you're doing your thing. So long as the government has created that conducive platform, we should have been getting things right better than now.
But when we have people like you who spearhead organizations like this, who are supposed to be spokespersons for entertainers with government,
yeah,
and year in, year out, there's another government that comes in and go, another one comes in and go, and entertainers are not being recognized.
Yeah, one of the issues is just like I rightly mentioned. You know, government has what they call divide and rule. Government wouldn't want you to do things in the manner you want them, except you have a direct linkage or they take over your constituent.
Because I see
and for entertainers,
yes,
for entertainers, we want to be independent because government comes and goes. Entertainment remains for life.
Yeah, but because I see the federal government has so much interest in Nollywood now, they put in so much money. Yeah. And all that. So what's making the state not put money in entertainment?
It is, some states have done that. Some states have certainly gone beyond that level. They've put in fact, they've set up most of the structures that are necessarily meant to carry entertainment to any level. And they've allowed that, you know, it's an income generation project. And once you get it right, it becomes a thing that the government even makes more money from entertainment more than any other investment.
What advice do you have for stakeholders who want to be part of helping entertainment grow in Benue State?
Our advice, those that want to be part of us should keenly take interest and invest. It's an investment, it's a business. And once you invest in it, you'll be so happy, you won't regret because the turnaround will be massive. And you'll be shocked to yourself.
You scout a lot of young people when it comes to talent, to discover this person does music, this person is good in fashion, this person is good in acting and theater work. How far have you gone in mobilizing and mentoring these young ones to keep up with their dreams?
We've actually tried, like you rightly mentioned, we've tried so many times in discovering very special people in very specific and special areas. And what we do most of the time, when we get them, we try, you know, like I said, I'm a president, and we have various guilds and associations under my platform. So once I discover you like an actor, and I know that you are good enough, I direct you to the Actors Guild of Nigeria, which is a department and a subsection of the guild. They train you, they give you productions, they give you space to prove yourself enough. That's your business, that's a market. If it is a music, we direct you and we'll link you up with a P-man under the state level, And once they get, the first things we always want to advise is that in anything you must do, go back to your primary guild or an association and be a member. We encourage membership because sometimes we say that the only way you can get things better is when you find yourself in a shell of the community of the people that are part of you. And as such, when you do that, we get it done and we can help you at so many things. And it gives us much leverage in making sure that we are guiding you correctly.
Fantastic. I want to ask you a very personal question now. What is the greatest thing that you've ever achieved and you're excited about as an adult?
The latest thing I've achieved that I'm so happy about is to making sure that this body, as it is right now, has picked direction and there are accommodation all over the world in telling me that, Goodman, you have tried. Keep it up. And I'm so grateful.
Because you're the longest serving president in this organization.
Certainly.
Why you? No,
I'm the first and the last. Because they've never changed. That's the truth. That's the truth. In fact, they've tried so many things to say that let somebody else try, but they said, Oga Fogo, if you leave now, it will be difficult for us. So what do we do?
So what happens to all those people you're mentoring? They don't follow your footsteps to see that they can take over for you and even do better?
I think it's the fear of responsibility.
Yes, I think so too.
Because it's a challenge. And the challenge goes beyond financial responsibility. It has to do with personal commitment. It has to do with personal sacrifice. Not like, right now I'm here. The next thing we'll be heading for our members' candlelight night. So since a few days ago, I've not slept. Those are the challenges. And sometimes, if you want to get the business done, you don't just have to sleep.
Can I ask about funding? How do you fund this organization?
For now, there's no funding from anywhere else. What we do, we fund ourselves. Because most of the things we do amongst ourselves are from contributions internally.
For 8 years?
For 8 years. Wow. There's no external funding from nowhere at the moment.
And people must be entertained.
Certainly, they must be entertained. They must be entertained. In fact, it's another thing that we also love to do because at the end of the day, because we have all these things put on our platform, sometimes we find it much easier. A lot of people don't understand. Events necessarily do not need much finances. What they need is collaboration. And once you have the team of collaborators along your platform, you see that you'll be doing events and things will be working and people will be surprised because people are counting them based on volumes of costs. And when you quantify that into cost by what you should pay, you can now imagine that, oh, this is what is happening. But for us, this is our thing, it is our business, it is our people, it's our contribution, we get it done at a minimal cost.
Oh, I hope individuals who are watching this program have heard from Mr. Goodman Fogo, who has put himself in the spotlight to make sure that entertainment within Benue State and of course in the North Central really, really works. And people like this need to be supported. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Wine and Spirit, your ultimate destination for the finest beverages. Whether you're a retail customer or looking for wholesale deals, we've got it all. Explore our extensive collection of premium wines, brandies, whiskeys, and non-alcoholic beverages. At Wine and Spirit, our products are available at wholesale prices, even when purchased as individual retail items. But that's not all. At Wine and Spirit, we pride ourselves on building strong customer relationships. Our team is here to assist you every step of the way, ensuring your experience with us is nothing short of exceptional. Visit us today at number 14 Acticuabubarca Road, Old GRA, along Government House McCourty, and discover the perfect balance of quality, affordability, and exceptional service at Wine and Spirit.
So, Mr. Goodman, I just want to ask you, what is that decision that you've made and why have you made that particular decision? Like, whatever decision. There should be what particular decision you've made before, and what's the reason behind making that particular decision?
The decision I made is to be a good person, irrespective of anything or anybody that I've met.
Just like your name.
And my name is a good man. I love to just be good. I want to be happy.
Let me ask you a little bit about family. Who do you look up to? Who are you looking up to while growing up? Is it your mom or your dad?
I lost my dad at a very tender age. Coincidentally, my dad had 3 wives. Maybe he knew Benue, or maybe I was coming to take challenge about Benue. He had a wife in A, B, and C. So I come from that kind of family. And I grew up mostly with my mother and my uncle. And today, I'm happy to see that my father wanted Benue in one fold. And if he didn't achieve that, we're happy. I think we're going to carry that cross.
I can see you achieving that through entertainment.
Yes.
I want to also ask, what advice has anyone ever, what bad advice has anyone given to you?
Is that, good man, why are you this good? Can't you just do something that will be wrong for once?
Seriously?
I said, no, serious. Can't we tell them about you are why are you good to everybody? I said, but that's my life. Why would I want to hurt anybody? And it's the reason why I love to only be where I can be happy. I love seeing happy people. I love seeing people excited. I love seeing people happy.
Talking about happiness, how do you relax?
Do I relax?
I do.
Do I even relax? I hardly relax. So that is the truth, because it's either one thing, one activity. Of course, happiness for me is when I see people happy. That's why I love events. Because once I put events together and I see the excitement in the people, it gives me my satisfaction, it gives me my joy.
So, but with so much activity that is going on around you, how do you keep both your job and your family?
One good thing I do that a lot of people do not understand is my family life is far different from my life, from the public. That is the truth. And once I cut off from public life, I lock up with the family. I give them attention. You know, I'm a father of a daughter. And I concentrate a lot of things for them, and I come back and face public, because you can't take the two along and to be smoothly like that. So once I have family issues, I lock up public. Once I have public, I lock up family.
What advice do you have for young people who are seeking to be either musicians, artists, how to get their talent out there?
Hard work. Hard work. Serious hard work. Then above all, patience. Because there's nothing you can do when you don't have a little patience in you. No matter how good you might even be. Because most of the people, most people are actually born good. And some people train themselves to become good. But it still comes with a lot of hard work.
I totally agree, because for the past 8 years, you've been heading this organization and you've been patient with the government. And you're still hoping for the best. Not for you, but for
the development of that institution, the determined family.
Wow, Mr. Goodman, you are truly a good man. And you're a blessing to Benue, and you're a blessing to Nigeria.
Thank you, Jamal.
I just hope people who are watching this and the viewers would know that we still have good people here in the country. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you, Jamal.
I'm looking forward to hosting you again. And I know by that time we'll have more time to speak about.
No, certainly.
Benue.
I'm always going to be ready to come here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother.
Well, viewers, that's our show for today. Remember, you can follow us on all our social media handles: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter is Get to Know Me with Jamal. Like I always say, be kind to one another, and I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye.